So, after you've gotten divorced, how does this affect your estate planning? Many people ask me this question and again make assumptions as to what should happen or does happen. Hi, I'm Denice Gierach of the Gierach Law Firm. We work with a lot of clients who are doing their estate planning, some of them after they do get divorced. One thing that you have to do is to, despite the fact you're so tired of the legal system and you don't want to see another attorney once you get done with your divorce, you need to do that. You need to go in with whatever you have that you've taken out of the divorce, and you have to do a new will. You might have to set up a new trust, and you want to make sure that things are titled in the proper way. So if you have a living trust you're going to set up, you want those to be titled in that way, because you want to make sure that those beneficiaries that you really want to get these things are actually going to get them. If you don't do this, they may not. And here's an example, and it seems a tough example to deal with, but when you have assets that have beneficiary designations, and so it's payable to, many times people forget that they have to change those beneficiary designations. If they don't change them and they still have the ex-spouse on there, there is a chance, especially in Illinois, that that ex-spouse may end up with that property despite the fact that you are divorced. So in some circumstances, the spouse may be treated as having predeceased you because of the divorce, but for all of those places where you have beneficiary designations, you have to make sure that those things are all changed to the proper designation. I had a case some years back where this actually happened, where the husband and wife, now exes, were still communicating because they had children, and the husband never did anything about these beneficiary designations. So when he later died, instead of the assets going for the benefit of his kids, guess what? The ex-wife walked away with $1 million that should have gone to the kids. Now obviously this was not what he had in mind, and I'm hopeful that in the long run that the ex-spouse would take care of her own kids, but I can't always say that. So this is important for you to do. Despite the fact you're tired of attorneys, when you get done with your divorce, you go ahead and get this out of the way. So if something does happen to you, make sure it's all done right. So I look forward to seeing you on our next video.